This man is putting pepper up his nose. Why? So he can sneeze. He's a volunteer in a study being conducted by scientists in Singapore who want to establish how the influenza virus is transmitted through the air. Key to their experiments are a specialised mirror and a high-speed camera, which together can record density variations in gases. Virologist Dr. Julian Tang says the experiments could lead to new information to help doctors deal more effectively with viral outbreaks, like the swine flu pandemic of 2009.
During the SARS and H5N1 and H1N1 pandemic, there's lots of concern about coughing, sneezing, and whether we wear masks, different types of masks, etc., etc. But we realised that there's no basic knowledge, no basic information about how normal exhale flows actually have the potential to transmit infection. And the infections we're talking about are the airborne infections.
According to the Centres for Disease Control, influenza is primarily transmitted from person to person through sneezing or coughing. But little is known about how far a virus can travel through the air, or whether it can be transmitted by other means, by laughing or crying perhaps, or simply breathing. Dr. Tang is looking for solid scientific data.
What we're trying to get is just a general idea of, okay, a cough will travel so far for most people, but not beyond a certain point for most people. Okay, and that cough will have a certain amount of air for most people. So obviously we're not 100% correct, but if you think about it, it's very hard to cough with no air coming out of your mouth. Okay, so you can determine limits and boundaries of your data interpretation. And that's the same for all science. You know, there are many cases where you can find exceptions, but science doesn't stop because of that.
This study won't stop until June 2012. Dr. Tang hopes that by then he'll have enough data to answer some important questions. How much distance should separate patients in a hospital? Who and how many passengers on an aircraft should be quarantined? How better can face masks be used? For Dr. Julian Tang, it's likely to take a great deal more coughing and sneezing to find out. Rob Muir, Reuters.